Hi everybody, in this morning video from City Insider, I will bring the latest Manchester City update. We'll start with Pep Guardiola takes blame for FA Cup final loss. Pep Guardiola insists his poor game plan was to blame for Manchester City's shock FA Cup final defeat, and not their Premier League title celebrations. City arrived at Wembley on Saturday looking to become the first team in English football history to secure back-to-back doubles, but were stunned by a superb Manchester United display. Goals from Alejandro Garnacho and Kobbie Mainoo gave United a 2-0 half-time lead, and the under-pressure Erik ten Hag saw his side produce perhaps the best 45 minutes of their season. City improved after the break, with Guardiola sending on Manuel Akanji and Jeremy Doku and pushing John Stones into midfield. But Doku's late strike came too late to inspire a comeback. "Congratulations to Man United," Guardiola said. "I think my game plan in the first half was not good. The second half was much better. We were more intense, partly because we were 2-0 down and we didn't have anything to lose." Asked to expand on the problem with his team's first half approach, the Spaniard said, "Because of my decisions, we were not in the right positions to attack them. It was my mistake. My game plan was not good. The players know the reason why. Tactically, it was not good. I had a feeling it was not good. It didn't work, as simple as that." City wrapped up a fourth consecutive league title on last weekend's final day of the season thanks to a 3-1 victory at home to West Ham, having been pushed all the way by Arsenal. However, Guardiola insisted the celebrations of that success were not to blame for his team's sluggish start at Wembley. "No, completely the opposite. They were focused," he said. "How we reacted in the second half was very good. Stat shows how poor Erling Haaland has been for Man City in semi-finals. Erling Haaland is undoubtedly one of the best players in the world, but ever since moving to Man City, the Norway striker has not had the best time in semi-finals and finals for the Premier League champions. The striker joined City from Borussia Dortmund during the summer of 2022 and made an instant impact at the Etihad Stadium. The 23-year-old spearheaded the Manchester club's charge towards a historic treble last season, and although the current campaign has seen his levels drop off, Haaland has still put up very impressive numbers. The striker featured in 45 games for Pep Guardiola's team, scoring 38 goals alongside 6 assists. This has taken his total with City to 90 goals and 15 assists across 90 matches. However, having featured in 9 semi-finals and finals for the Manchester club, Haaland has yet to register a goal contribution, reports Football Insider, which highlights his struggles when his team gets to the latter stages of competitions. The Norwegian superstar failed to make an impact again on Saturday in the FA Cup final against Manchester United, with a shot off the crossbar being the closest the striker got to hitting the back of the net. On the surface, this may look like a problem for Man City, but it really isn't, as it is just a small sample of games. The magnitude of the matches will draw more attention to the stat, but that will eventually be broken in the near future. Haaland is an elite goal scorer, and scoring in semi-finals and finals can be down to luck on the day. The Norway international takes up the attention of defenders, allowing others to score, and once Man City wins these matches, it doesn't matter who puts the ball in the back of the net. Real Madrid keen on Rodri. According to a report from Fitches, Real Madrid are hoping to sign the Spanish international midfielder as a replacement for Toni Kroos. The German international has announced his retirement after the European Championships with his country, and he will have to be replaced adequately. Kroos has been an exceptional performer for club and country over the years, and replacing him will be a massive challenge. However, Rodri could prove to be an exceptional acquisition. He is undoubtedly one of the best midfielders in European football right now, and he has proven his quality with Manchester City in recent seasons. The opportunity to return to his homeland could be an attractive option for the player, and it will be interesting to see if Manchester City are willing to sanction his departure. He has made himself an indispensable asset for Pep Guardiola, and Manchester City might not be keen on letting him leave anytime soon. Real Madrid are the biggest club in the world, and the opportunity to join them can be quite tempting for most players. It will be interesting to see how the situation develops. Rodri has already won the Premier League title multiple times, and he has won several domestic trophies as well. He helped Manchester City win the Champions League trophy as well. He might feel that this is the right time for another challenge, and a move to Real Madrid could be ideal. Manchester City are one of the wealthiest clubs in the world, and they have no reason to sell their best players. It will be interesting to see how Real Madrid convince them. The 27-year-old Spanish international has a contract with the Premier League champions until 2027, and therefore they are under no pressure to sell him just yet. Rodri has 9 goals and 14 assists in all competitions this season, and he is capable of operating as the defensive midfielder as well as a central midfielder. He could be the ideal replacement for Cruz, and his arrival would complete the Real Madrid midfield with Jude Bellingham and Eduardo Camavinga for the foreseeable future. Stefan Ortega set to sign new deal. According to Football Insider, Ortega could be in line for a new contract with City, and could also become the club's first-choice keeper. The report claims that, if current number 1 Ederson departs the Etihad, Ortega could be rewarded with a contract extension and made first-choice keeper under Guardiola. The 31-year-old joined the Citizens from Arminia Bielefeld back in the summer of 2022, and has acted as backup to Ederson ever since. The former Germany youth international has played 33 times for City since arriving in Manchester, including 19 appearances this season. His current deal is set to expire next summer, but the report claims that he could be in line for a new deal if Brazil international Ederson departs. The Brazilian has been linked with a move to Saudi Arabia in recent days, and the report claims that Ortega is likely to be promoted to first choice if he does depart, as opposed to City signing a new recognized number 1. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support City Insider.